To introduce. Ladies and gentlemen, I am introducing Miss Pongal Punitha, who is an international motivational speaker, author, and content creator with over 30 years of experience in teaching and school administration. Congratulations, Miss Pongal. She is a certified teacher's trainer, ELT expert, and hypnotherapist. Wow, this is something that has caught my attention. Known for her contributions to curriculum design and school operations, she is also the author of Dive Deep Within and hosts the Pongal's Positive Pulse podcast. She is at present the principal of AAA International School, Sivakasi, Tamil Nadu. And EduFam extends its warm welcome to Ms. Pongal. Thank you very much for being with us. Hello, Ms. Pongal. How are you?
Thank you, Dr. Halima. Happy morning. I'm doing great. And how are you?
I'm also good. And after seeing you, I'm even better and wonderful. Your achievements are really marvelous. Wonderful achievements. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, to Ms. Pongal.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. So now, Ms. Pongal, the stage is yours. Please go ahead with your presentation.
Thank you, Dr. Halima. I'm just sharing my screen. Yes. So, beliefs are the core, are the seeds of our life. So, when we believe in our beliefs, what is the power that it can give us? Let's just dive deep within that to find out what we can do. So here, first of all, what are beliefs? To understand beliefs, where do they come from? They are the core seeds, as I said, are the guiding principles of life. Like we will be diving in as to understand how they become the guiding principles. Our beliefs are our internal commands to the brain, unconscious, subconscious, deep, unknowing commands to the brain are our beliefs. And they influence our perception of reality. How we perceive our reality depends upon what our beliefs are, depends upon those little seeds which is deep inside our hearts. Origin of beliefs, where do they come from? Where have they originated from? See, we don't want to believe like this. We don't want to think that we are whatever. I don't want to use those negative words at all. So where do they come from? From what we hear repeatedly. As a child, they might have told you that you are not good in this, or you are excellent in this. Repeatedly. I've been always called as a big mouth, actually. I've been always told that she just can't stop talking. And I believe today, and even now, I love to be talking. Even when I talk to teachers, when I talk to my children, my students, everywhere is talking. So we become what we hear repeatedly because we start believing in them. And we think over it. When we believe in such things, we think over and over and over. And here we have our beliefs, childhood beliefs. Quite a lot of childhood beliefs. So I've been always hefty. So they said that she cannot work on her weight loss at all. She's for this. And I've started to believe, and right now, only I'm working at 55. Working at breaking that belief and working on losing my weight. So these become the guiding principles of our lives. Let me tell you a story of the power of belief. A lady came to a doctor complaining of nausea. And when they had the tests and all, it said she really had the symptoms of nausea. But then they brought in a doctor to her telling that he is an expert and he can cure you within a very short time of this sense of nausea quite often. So she was given a medicine And she, within a few hours, she said that she's free of everything. But the medicine which was given to her was a medicine which induces nausea. So this is something called a placebo effect, placing something in you which is not really there. So this is a belief which was placed in that lady through an authoritative figure that it is not, you're not going to be suffering with this nausea and you're going to be cured so easily. And it happened. Similarly, when they had the tests also, the test proved that she has been cured of nausea. She was not medicated for nausea. Will take me that. But now another lady did not came to the hospital very fine. You know, like us of late we have that disease of going to a doctor for, to get to confirm that we don't have any disease. So there was a lady who had visited the doctor, and that lady said that lady was given somebody else's report of high diabetes. And she was made to believe that she has very high diabetes. And she was repeatedly told that her diabetes is too high, and she was given medicines. And again, as I told you, she did not have diabetes and she was not given medicine for diabetes. She was just given some little simple, regular health drinks and health tablets. But after a few days, her tests proved that she became highly diabetic. So that's called a nocebo effect, placebo and nocebo. So here, where are we? Are we placing thoughts or beliefs in us which does not exist, or negative and positive? Where are we? The influence of beliefs can be more strong than drugs. Your beliefs can cure everything. See, I was diagnosed with cancer in 2014, but I have never taken tablets till date. I believe that I'm getting cured. My body has the ability to cure itself. So your belief, and every time I do have a checkup once in 2 years, sometime, but then and my reports now tell me that I'm out of it. So instead of, some severe cases might be there, I'm just giving you my example, my life, and what we can do with beliefs. We definitely can work on beliefs with this. Moving on to beliefs in the universe. Believing changes you and your reality changes. When you start believing in something, your reality definitely changes. Universe responds to your beliefs. You will have opportunities coming from nowhere, and you will see that your beliefs, you want this, you want something, and you're here. And you will see, you don't know how it came, where it came. You would have been waiting for it, you've been working at it. But then from nowhere, you see responses. It's like you have a matrix of possibilities. Like life is moldable like wet clay. It becomes, when you have your beliefs strong and keep working at them, your beliefs can create your life as a potter would design his pot of his life. So here, I would like to play a video of what I think I'll have to, this audio, no? Like I would share audio. Share computer. So, okay. So I'm going to play a video where I just going to tell you, like I went into attending a conference where we had around 750 people. I was the principal of a school also then. This happened in 2018. And I told my 12th standard students that I'm going to meet Mahatria. And after this training, Mahatria will know who I am. So I attended a live session later, and I asked him a question. And you will see Mahatria talking on my belief here. So just play the video for a couple of minutes.
Somewhere the more and
Is the
more you
audio, when is it audible? Dr. Halima, are you able to?
Yes, it's audible.
somewhere the more and more you see life, and the more and more things get choreographed, the more and more the way these events get choreographed, the conspiracy of circumstances, how things happen, cannot be explained. It just cannot be explained. How things fall in place, how things drift away, how things come in search of you. It's just imagine you making a public declaration to, she is head of a school and you telling all the students, somehow I feel Mahatria will know me where in an RTAT where 750 people is there. And in my mind I had planned in every session I will have sharing. But I had only one session of sharing right in the beginning. Only 2 people I listened to and one was you. Imagine you telling your students, Mahatria will come to know, and it happened. And after that, somehow the way the entire sessions got designed, there was no sharing in the rest of the entire art. It didn't happen.
So when you really believe this is the impact your beliefs can happen. I didn't know how it's going to happen, but I really declared to my children that I'll be in this costume, Mahatria will be in that costume. And I see myself standing on stage with Mahatria, and it happened. Where, as he said, in a conference where we had 750 people, that is the way we can code and decode reality. The only thing is, how strong are you in your beliefs? Are you wavering up and down? Are you really strong? Do you believe, first of all? I met my hypnotherapy guru last month, and when I was talking to him about my school, he asked me, do you believe that is possible, Pongal? I said, yes, and I do believe it. I know it is going to be challenging, but definitely I believe it. Then he says it can happen. It will happen, Pongal. Just continue with your beliefs. Beliefs shape our experiences. I believed I will talk to Mahatria. Mahatria will know me, and it happened. It happened. It might look like a miracle, but everything, my dear fellow listeners here, you start believing and you start questioning and reprogramming your life. What does that mean? When you have a belief, like you've been living in a place, probably you do not have the exposure, probably you did not have a kind of understanding, and you don't know how to do it, and you have doubts about everything that you do. Come on, start asking, what do I want in life? Continue to asking, and then you will see a lot of answers. You don't have to go out at all. Ask yourself, ask within, and that thereby you will be able to reprogram your beliefs. You will change what happens in you. So self-limiting. Most of the time, self-limiting happens because of our negative beliefs. Negative are barriers. Negative beliefs are barriers, whereas positive beliefs are ladders. When I write, I've been writing a morning message for the past 10 years. And when I used to send a message to one of my classmates, he asked me, Pongal, will it help me pay my people? Will it give me the money? I said, Samu, you can believe and it will happen. He said, how does it happen? My business has to happen. I said, come on, you think something beyond step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Just from step 1, think that you are there in step 10 and believe it's happening. It is reaching you and it will reach you. So thereby, if you don't limit yourself in anything, just don't have to be bothered about how it's going to happen, when it is going to happen. Start believing that this is going to happen in my life. You will see that your success increases exponentially with positive beliefs. I'm not talking about logical expansion. I'm talking about exponential increase when you believe positively. So, and the power of choice, if you move into how do you make that choice? We always talk about mindfulness, being there in the moment. It's really important to how we respond to being there in that moment. Are we cynical? I'm here in a tough situation, but how do I look at the situation? Do I feel the negativity that's around me, or do I continue to be with my positivity, expecting that things to change miraculously, and I will experience that miracle happening? So you're more than being present in the present. Equally important is your response to the present. And then identify the big mouth in your head. What is that big mouth I talk about? Something tells you you're not fit enough. Something tells you you're not qualified enough. Something tells you this is your limited exposure. What will you do? You don't know that. You can't do that. All these negative self-talk. I can't. I never get a break. So many things. But stop that. And how do you respond? Change it. I can. I am working at it and I can. I will get a break. Just start telling what you want. Generally, we've been used to telling what you don't want. I don't want this. I don't want to be like this. I don't want this to happen. We tell about what we don't want. Now, let us change that into what we want and how we want. If we can do that, we can reinterpret our reality, finding joy and peace in the present, if not disturbed by what is happening around us, not disturbed by the negativity around us. In spite of that, if you are open to find joy and peace in the present, if you will be able to understand that you foresee things, you're able to see the choreography. You will not know why it's happening the way it's happening. Matria says you would have planned from a step from A to B, B to C, and C to D. But all of a sudden, you will find yourself from A to D, and then you might come back to B, and then go to F. And then there might be a zigzag. But only when you're there at your destination, you will understand why it has happened the way it has happened. So instead of trying to decode every moment in life, if you can go with the flow, with the belief that it is happening, your dreams are wanting to reach you, they are en route to you, you will change your perspective of your life, and nowhere will become now here. You might think, where, how? No, it's not possible. But one fine day, that heavenly moment, you will just be astonished to see a dawn happening as now here. Believe in your beliefs. Beliefs shape your reality. How are you going to take it? Are you going to be, how do you want your reality? Do you want to be cribbing over what's happening in your life? Or do you want to be happily facing what's happening in your life? That happens with what you believe. Your reality happens. So how do we do it? Whenever there is a negative thought in you, or start becoming mindful of that moment, change that into a positive belief. Change that, tweak that sentence. I can't becomes I can. I won't becomes I will. Change that and start reinforcing yourself as new beliefs to attract success. Embrace the power of beliefs. Remember that your beliefs arise in you only because you're worthy of them. Those thoughts come into you only when you're worthy. If you're unworthy of those thoughts would not have come into you. So believe your thoughts, make them your beliefs, create that into your faith, trust in the universe, and keep going. You will see your beliefs coming as that utopia in your hand. Enjoy the belief in your beliefs. Thank you. And back to you, Dr. Halima.
Wow, wow, wow. It was really a wonderful session. What do you have to say, girls and boys? Please send your virtual appreciation to Miss Pongal.
Yeah, it was wonderful. Very motivating.
Excellent session, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Very energized.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.